Next subject, Lana. President Musk. This should concern everybody. President Musk has gotten out of control, and he has stormed into the Treasury Department. He has got his hands on people's Social Security numbers. He's got
Okay. Nomi Milo needs to go. He called baby a pedophile. That needs to go.
Yep. All right. Well, see ya.
We're not doing that.
We're gonna ban this idiot. See ya. See, guys, if you can't handle, again, you can call me. I speak for myself. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. You don't need to be calling people in the chat names. If you can't handle, you guys keep coming in there saying, I'm trying to ask a serious question. And then you go around and you're calling people names like that. You're not here to be serious. And we know that. We know you're not serious people. And I know it's hard for you when we call out the lack of intelligence that you have. It really triggers you. And it's, because if somebody said to me, you lack intelligence, I would be as calm. And Lana, same thing. We'd be as calm as could be because we know that that's not true.
Exactly.
But if it bothers you, that should tell you something. I mean, it should probably tell you something. But President Musk, Lana, has his hands on your Social Security number, how much money you've made over the years. And this is 100% unconstitutional. I think Donald Trump even backed him down a little bit because Elon's getting a lot of press too about what he's going around doing and how he's marching into things and he's kind of taken over. And Trump even said today, well, I think it was on the international aid program that Elon Musk says he's getting rid of, and even Donald Trump backed down off of that a little bit because I think Trump is starting to see that Elon is going to yield as much power as he can take. And he's going to keep going until Trump tells him to stop. But that's where we're going to see this eventual blow up between Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Is behind the scenes trolling Trump, telling
100%.
To look how far. Think about it. Think about it. Do you really think that Trump, this guy right here, who has let a private citizen, Elon Musk, buy him, right? Knew how to do. He has the money. It was nothing for him to throw million, nothing. He knew that he could do that and be right here as the shadow president. Like he knew that about that idiot. So you think that the presidents of Mexico and Canada, and you think China doesn't know what a fucking big buffoon that fool is? Like when Elon is running circles around him, like literal circles, where you have people asking Trump, what's Elon doing? Does he have permission to do that? Like Trump doesn't even know. Trump doesn't even know what today is. Like he's still talking about just the nonsense from 4 years ago. But like he's really delusional and he's barely here. Like, every press conference is worse than the last one. It's 2.5 hours of babbling spittle about this country is just on fire when I came, and it's the Biden and Obama. Oh my God. Then he just keeps going back and back. Like, go get your mans. There's something wrong with him.
He literally looks confused. He looks tired. But I will tell you one thing. He will always hear and he will understand. If Elon Musk starts to get too much credit or press or anything like that, he'll always understand that. That's one thing he'll always understand. And at some point, it's going to go back and back. But first of all, this Department of Government Efficiency, it's not even an official government agency. He's not an official government employee, and he's walking into these places and he's got these 22-year-old like interns running around on computers looking at people's personal information, and they don't work for the government either. And I mean, first of all, where are the constitutionalists? Where are the people who are talking about the rule of law? Where are the people who are going, wait a minute, why is a guy who wasn't even born in this country, who is been on record to have continued conversations with Vladimir Putin for 2 straight years. Why is he basically running our government?
Right.
That's
Because he's not.
What is going on?
How is he not running our government when he has access to government information? That means you are running the government.
This is insanity. And you know what, Lana? We played the clip of George Carlin before when he talked about all this stuff and people just being, in a sense, he was just saying people are just basically politically lazy. And he always had the comment, he said the comment in it a few times, nobody seems to notice and nobody seems to care. And he was saying this 30 years ago, and that has continued for 30 years. And the drip of people not caring and not noticing has now brought us to the place where we are at now. And it is going to maybe destroy the United States of America as we have always known it, as the founders, like they always like to bring up. They would be, the term, I don't really like it, but rolling in their graves right now if they heard or and saw what was going on.
Yep.
They'd be losing their shit. But Lana, we have a couple of people. Get ready. I hope the trolls are still in the chat, because you are about to become seriously triggered, because we're close to turning this into the Jasmine Crockett show, because I'm in love with this woman. I've told Lana this many times. She's my girlfriend. She has no idea, though, so it's a strange relationship that we have. But first, I'm going to play, because this is what Democrats, this is a good thing that they all went down to the Treasury Department today and basically said, we're not putting up with this shit. And this is the kind of fight that we're going to need. And here's Maxwell Frost in front of the crowd giving his views on what's going on with President Musk. There it is.
A man worth over $400 billion is going to decide what happens with my grandma's Social Security check. There's absolutely no oversight as to what he's doing. What's to stop him from stealing taxpayer money? Nothing. That is why we're here as House Democrats, to hold the line and fight for our constituents.
This is fight that the Democrats are going to have to figure out how to attack from here on out, because it's just going to be a fight for the next minimum 2 years. Hopefully it's not more than 2 years. I'll get to your question in a minute, 21st century, but we hope it's 2 years, and it could be 4. And this is the kind of fight we need. But Lana, this right here, this Jasmine Crockett, I'll tell you what. See, she not only brings the fight, and Maxwell did a great job, but she also has a cadence. Like, I promise you are not fucking with me. I'm the last motherfucker you want to even try. And this is what I like. Like, it's the same thing. Like, Chuck Schumer kind of got up there, and I'm like, no. Just Chuck, go sit down and let Jasmine take your time.
Yeah, I don't know why the older ones ever do that anyway. It's just like, there's a space, a time and place, and a space for you. When we want fire, that's just not. You're not.
There almost at this point should be as much pressure for Chuck Schumer to step down as there was on Joe Biden. Although I believe Chuck Schumer's is more. That had more credibility than Joe Biden's. Joe Biden's one of the best presidents we've ever had. I know it's hard for a lot of these idiots to understand, but here's Jasmine Crockett going off on the crowd, and this will not be the only clip we play of this woman tonight.
We're going to sit around while you go ahead and desecrate our Constitution, or you look at the laws that have been passed into law and say, never mind, we'll just ignore that. Instead, we are going to be in your face, we are going to be on your asses, and we are going to make sure you understand what democracy looks like.
We're going to be in your faces is the exact fucking attitude I want to hear every
on
day.
your asses. And on your asses.
Could you imagine Donald Trump trying to negotiate with her?
I mean, he wouldn't. She's a black woman. He's afraid of black women. That's what you mean. Why would he ever talk to her?
If there was any particular reason where he had to, I mean, it would be, I would pay hundreds of dollars to see that on pay-per-view.